Brooks Code of Ordinances 2006 amended, adopting and ratifying sewer rates incorporating a rate of increase for residential, commercial, and apartment customers inside and outside the city.
City staff and going through and doing a rate analysis of all of our expenses, our revenues. We're recommending a 3.2% increase in the residential base rate, which under the current chart we have right now is an increase of $1 from the current $31 up to $32. And on usage, it increases 25 cents for every 100 cubic feet. And on the commercial side, it's an increase of about 4.77% this year that we're recommending, and where their base rate would go from $42 up to $44, and it would increase an additional 1 cent in the usage charge. A commercial customer using 399 cubic feet of water would pay $44 compared to a residential customer paying $40.
How much is Fort Worth?
This has to do with, it also has to do with the treatment costs from Fort Worth. And it also has to do with the 2 new sewer operators that we included in there from the EPA inspection, stating we were understaffed.
Well, what's out in the memo is under the Fort Worth contract, we're charged 10,500 gallons for every house, whether they use it or not.
Right. Yeah. So we have to figure that base rate.
2 employees were unfunded mandates that we had. $89,000 for the new employee.
Yeah, 89,000. Yes, sir. And I had to plug that into the calculation.
But again, we pay for work based on that assumed volume. We determine how we charge our residents, but that's how they charge us.
Move to approve ordinance 1250-2019.
Second. Have a motion, second, to approve ordinance 1250-2019. Any other discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
But Marvin, just on that topic, the plan, the hope is that someday when we get all of our sewer system replaced, our stormwater address, we'll be in a position to maybe ask the meter, right? That might improve that.
I don't think that'll ever happen with them. I'll tell you why. They can never get more than 80% of the city, but we have talked about that 80%.
Because we've got
the internet.
16 places.
Yeah, we have 16 tie-ins that are coming from Fort Worth through our city and back out into Fort Worth. And so they waive the TSS, or they waive it, they standardize the TSS and DOD charges and at the standard rate. But I have talked to them, I met with the engineers out there, but they have come up with the most they could ever get for 80% of our city.
We just need to be able to renegotiate at some point. Maybe that 20% could be set aside and dealt with under the old rule and just meter is 80%. But.
And moving forward, we will pursue that.
Item 15, consider proof of resolution 978-2019 authorizing the Economic Development Corporation, EDC, expenditures for 2019-2026 year budget as qualified for projects more than $10,000 and providing a 60-day and effective date. Second reading. We take the vote now, right, Martin?
Sir?
We will go ahead and vote on this now since it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, we voted last time, but this will be the second one. This makes it final.
Make a motion to approve resolution 978-2019.
Second. Have a motion second to approve resolution 978-2019. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 16, consider approval of resolution 981-2019 adjusting the residential solid waste collection rate.
This is the $1 on the residential increase on residential garbage. It will go from $24 per household to $25 plus tax. Yes, it's per month.
We have the best trash service of anybody around, and that is unfortunately, there's a cost to that, but it is excellent service, and so, I'll make a motion that we approve resolution number 981-2019.
Second. Have a motion, a second, to approve resolution 981-2019. Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 17, consider approval of resolution 982-2019, adopting official investment strategy and investment policy in accordance with the Public Funds Investment Act, Chapter 2256 of the Texas Government Code of the City of River Oaks, updating the investment policy in accordance to the Public Funds Investment Act.
What I've done here is incorporated the new bills, I've incorporated the new language in here. Paul and I both went through the investment training, which now requires that our certificates be included into the resolution, into the investment policy. And of course, annually, we will still bring it back to be reviewed by the council annually. Some of the things that we did revise language for the training requirements that are pursuant to 2256 and also House Bill 293 that went into effect. The policy is in effect annually now by your fiscal year. Before it was just 1 year from the date. Now that's why I'm bringing it in right before the October 1 is for it to go into effect beginning with our October 1st fiscal year. Authorized investments and acceptance were updated. I'm getting ready to go out. And notice I haven't done the bank bidding yet. This is why I wanted to get this in place. We did do added language for the CDS-AR program, and we incorporated statutory provisions for the internal management reporting, and we incorporated revisions from the bills adopted in the 86 legislature that relate to investments. For example, House Bill 2928, which talks about the means of security. And we made officer title changes in here since the elections that were in the old policy were not correct. I have changed all those in there, and I did redline everything, I think, for you to be able to see what I changed.
But your intention is still to just invest in Texas Pool and other...
That's my intention right now, yes, sir. But this does open up some different things if you want to pursue.
But I would just suggest if you decide to do those other things, you visit the council about it, just to...
Oh, yes, sir, I would.
Make a motion to approve resolution 982-2019.
So, have a motion, second, to approve resolution 982-2019. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 18, consider approval of resolution 983-2019, amending the December 2019 for the personnel policy amended in July 23rd, 2019 in order to accommodate the addition of full-time fire department personnel, amending Article 4 compensation. Do I need to read all of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a lot of dots and dashes and things that even part of us don't understand.
Well, you wouldn't have to say apothecary if you
Basically, this just added with the way the fireman compensation works, it just added it to our policy along with all of our other employees. I don't know, Betsy, if you had a chance to look at it.
I looked through it, it didn't look like there was any problem with it at all, but I didn't have Kara look at it, she was busy.
This is consistent in all the other employees too. No, so and I have some questions about that.
Yes.
For Marlon and whoever. So, I know you guys are 24-hour, or you're 48.
It's 48,
48.
It's 24 hours,
48
still do, yes.
Yeah. So that may, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that actually. I don't know, y'all learn how to do that, A, B, and C, and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
But on some of the, I don't know if it's because of that,